Hello viewers, in this video we are going to understand paper 2 part B syllabus. For which notification? So for the notification of post of deputy educational officers, guested as headmaster, grade 1 in school education department. So here we are discussing paper 2 part B syllabus. What is that part B syllabus? Part B is educational leadership, administration and management. So how many questions we are going to get? 75 questions, 150 marks. Okay, yeah. So in the previous video we have seen basic foundations of education, part A. Again, this also 75 questions, 150 marks. So now here, so under paper 2 part B, how many questions we are going to get? 75 questions. How many marks? 150 marks. Chalo. Now what is the title of this paper 2 part B title? Educational leadership, administration and management. So for the deputy educational officers, guested headmasters of grade 1 in school educational department. So deputy educational officer, compulsory, what kind of leadership qualities, so how educational leadership should be and how administration is taking place and how to manage and management. So what is under this? Here we have various chapters. So how many chapters are there? We have 7 chapters are there in this. So let's see now one by one chapter. So what is this first chapter is saying? So this first chapter is saying that school education. So present scenario. So what is the school education? How is the school education? Now present scenario, programs and policies in school education and recent initiatives. What are the initiatives have taken in school education at the state level and at the national level? So now educational management again at the state level and national level. So second one under this, school administration, macro perspective, macro perspectives అంటే చాలా not micro, macro perspective. So how the school administration should be, okay, at the national level as well as state level. So school administration at the district level and sub-district level. School management and administration, again micro perspectives. Here macro perspectives, okay, under that national level, state level, district level, sub-district level administration we are saying. And the school management, micro perspective of school management. So building a mission and a vision of the school institutions, okay, school or institutions, and institutional development, planning and implementation of the institutional plan. Suppose if you see nowadays, mostly, so in private schools you have seen, I think, if you enter into the private school at the reception area, they'll say what is the vision and what is the mission of that organization, and for that what are the developmental plans, how to achieve that vision, okay, and what are the implementation, how to implement that institutional planning. So to achieve that vision and mission, okay, mission, so what are the programs they are planning, how they are doing that, and that comes under institutional planning and implementation of the institutional plan. So now the second chapter, school performance and evaluation. So school starts from where, for whom the school is running, so for the students, so and who is teaching for the students, teachers. So that's the reason. So school performance and evaluation, in that first who is coming, student is coming, next teacher learning, teacher professional development, how a teacher after a year of teaching, okay, how the student we assess, will conduct the examination for the students, different intervals, and then we'll understand during the entire course of year how student, what is the student performance. In the same way, what is the teacher's performance and the community involvement in school management. So how the school has run throughout the year, and what are the problems faced, and are we able to achieve educational objective very well, and so how the community should involve to manage the school and performance of the school, So evaluation of school performance. So next one, second one is school quality management, and under this school quality management, so what is school quality? Concept of school quality management, dimensions and indicators of that, and total quality management, institutional appraisal, and SWOT analysis. So what is this SWOT analysis saying? And professional, how to do this analysis, professional development of the staff, and appraisal and accountability of, you know, institution, and in that who are working, teachers are working, right? Next one, so chapter 3, what is that? Leadership in educational management. So leadership behavior. So what is a leader, how a leader should be, and how their behavior should be, and leadership styles, what are they? Transformational leadership in educational management. Next, educational management. Under this, what are the various theories we have, what are the models we have, and practices in educational management, principles and techniques in educational management, management of innovations, dimensions of educational management, and various emerging approaches of educational management, nature of organizational behavior, group dynamics and team building theories of motivation, implications of management, self-management, okay, and vice versa, okay, educational management. These are all the things we are going to understand under chapter 3. What is chapter 4? Decentralized management in education. So what is decentralized education? So decentralized planning, district and sub-district management, role of, local self bodies, VEC and gram panchayats, community participation, these all the things. So decision making in educational management also comes under chapter 4. So which is very much important for a, as a leader of the school, okay, headmaster of the school. So concept and importance, types of decision making processes, how to make a proper decision, management of interpersonal and relations, and conflict management, communication in educational management, what is the meaning and relevance of communication in educational management, organizational communication, effective communication approaches, whatever we have, those are all the things we have to study. Next, institutional management and management of curriculum. So here under this institutional management, we are going to study management of curriculum. What is a curriculum? Classroom management techniques, how to manage class, okay, instructional management. So during the transaction of the curriculum, how a class need to be managed, and what are the various suggestions given by different philosophers or educationalists. These are all the things we are going to study. Curriculum transaction, how the curriculum need to be transacted, management of evaluation, management of academic resources, and management of curricular and co-curricular activities, programs, okay, action research approach in educational management. This is very much important. Action research, immediately will identify a small problem in educational institution, and what is the source of that problem, how that problem is coming, why it is coming, and will conduct a research, and will after finding a research, or after doing the research, whatever the findings are there, will try to implement those findings, and will see that to run an educational institution in a smoothly, will implement those findings of that research. And the next, chapter 6, management of financial resources. So this is also is important chapter. So educational finance, meaning, importance and scope, cost and budgeting, accounting and auditing, and resource mobilization, management of human and administrative resources, okay, management of student support system, management of administrative resources, management of human resources, management of infrastructure, what is that infrastructure? Physical resources, utilization of instructional infrastructural resources, total quality management, quality control, quality assurance and indicators, tools of management, what are the strategies for quality improvement, role of different agencies to improve the quality of education, what are the roles of different agencies, and what are the agencies need to be involved, quality concerns and issues for research. So next one is chapter 7, policy formulation and policy planning. organizational structure, role of national bodies, center state relation. Under this we are also studying center state relations, coordination, networking, partnership and linkages, management of special schools and children, recent developments in policies of inclusion, inclusive education, designing a school health policies in aligning with a national and state level health policies, designing and managing innovative practices in school education, building a regional, state, national and international relationships for school development, roles and applications of information and communication technologies, ICTs in educational administration and management. Same ICT we got it in basics foundations of education also. So here this is the part B of paper 2, 75 questions, 150 marks syllabus. Okay, yeah, thank you.